Right, welcome. My name is Rita Chebet Kering. The second group of President Ruto's cabinet nominees had to explain their sources of wealth as they appeared before the National Assembly's Committee on Appointments. While some had a relatively easy time explaining their net worth and how they got it, others had a slightly difficult time convincing the committee that what they declared were the right figures. Sharon Chepchumba now reports on the declared wealth that sets the stage for the multi-millionaires cabinet.
Any member asking questions here are questions of the committee.
On the second day of vetting of nominees to President William Ruto's cabinet end.
As a matter of interest for the committee and the country, what is your net worth?
Was the most common question asked of all the nominees, and the answer of that question are the requirements of vetting process. But for the cabinet nominees, the scrutiny was that much more magnified. According to the nominees' self-centered statements, their wealth varies from billions to hundreds of millions shillings.
My net worth is 544 million.
544 million.
Shillings, not dollars.
Kenya shillings?
Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah, because Tanzanian shillings also could be different.
Professor Kithure Kindiki, who if approved will become the Interior Cabinet Secretary, places his net worth at 544 million shillings, spread across investment in shares and real estate.
What are your current and anticipated sources of income?
At the moment, I am an advocate of the High Court of Kenya. I practice law. I am also a business person running a number of businesses, SMEs, and I'm also a consultant for local and international organizations.
The man who could become the next country treasury cabinet secretary, Njuguna Ndung'u, stated that he is worth 950 million shillings.
I've registered my net worth as roughly about 950 million.
950 million. Kenya shillings or dollars?
Kenya shillings. Currently I'm earning in dollars, but everything is translated in Kenya shillings. 950,000.
950
million.
Kenya shillings.
What has been quoted before is not the case. Nevertheless, if you look at what you've quoted, family home, farm with house, holiday home, basically those are homes. A total, whether it's a family home, holiday home, leisure home, they are homes. The total is 400 million. Somebody will ask, before even going to the rest, out of 941, 400 goes to homes. Is this the advice you are going to give to Kenyans, that half of your health is a home? Because that's where management of resources and the gauge to how you can run our economy, it starts with you as an individual. You look at the list of the wealth. I don't know whether you came here by walking, because there's no car listed. But according to my knowledge, a car is an asset. And this is a person Kenyans wants to see exercising the highest epitome of financial management. And it starts with what you present to this committee. I want you to clarify, even these shares, piece of agriculture land, how many acres? Investment, financial instrument, what is the shares or dividends? Investments in through family company, 400 million. What is it that is 400 million? Shares in a bank, which bank? Imperial, which one is this bank?
The only female nominee who was vetted on Tuesday picks to head public service, gender and affirmative action ministry, Aisha Jumwa, says she's worth 100 million shillings. She stated that her pension from being former Kilifi member of parliament was her source of income.
Himaya yako ni pesa ngapi?
I'm worth 100 million.
100 million.
When tasked to break down her wealth, Jumwa said her houses in Nairobi and Malindi are worth 85 million shillings.
So I worth 100 million. I have a house in Malindi and in Nairobi. those two combined are 85 million, and the rest are side hustles. I'm a hustler.
Yeah, I know, but what is the side hustle you're doing?
There might be so many things, Bwana Junet. Side hustles, I mean.
No, you see, Madam CS nominee, the figure that you have given is on record.
Yes.
We have shared with the committee. You have attached it to your documents. So it is good for you to clarify that the house in Malindi and the one in Nairobi are 85. The other 15 is what? Is it a motorcycle? Because hustlers use motorcycle. Yeah.
Yes, I have a car too, and the rest was my salaries, which I stopped earning on September.
Jumwa also defended her KCSE grade, saying she remains a role model to many girls.
It wasn't easy, even for me to score that those marks that you're seeing them there, because I had to take myself to class after dropping in Form 2, struggling as a private candidate, and because I took it to myself as a challenge that I have to be better and serve the community better or serve the society better. So I think I am not even shy because it is in the public domain, but I think that is not a qualification to judge Aisha Jumwa on sitting in the cabinet. I think the person who nominated me to this position did his due diligence and see that I am fit if given, if approved by Parliament. And, you know, I represent many who today are looking at Aisha Jumwa as a role model, that you can have a D or a D minus and get some.
She also reiterated that she does not own a gun and has never been involved in murdering anyone. Jumwa was charged alongside her bodyguard Geoffrey Okuto in 2020 over Gumbao's murder.
On the second issue of the murder case, Mr. Chairman, first I want to empathize with the family. Indeed, there was a loss of life. It was unfortunate, but again, Mr. Chairman, as I have said, I am clear in my mind that I never shot anyone because I don't own a gun. I'm not a gun holder, and I don't know even the names of the guns in this country. The weapons that this country possesses, I don't know the names.
Davis Kimtai Chirchir CS nominee for Energy and Petroleum says he's worth 482 million shillings. Chirchir mentioned that the accumulation of his wealth was mainly from his farm and rental assets.
In the criteria for vetting and approval is 482,200,000.
Tabulated as?
Tabulated as farms in Olengurwane, Kipsonoi, a house in Spring Valley at 95, my current residence, some rental property in Westlands in Matundu, valued at 50 million, vehicles, bank accounts, and investment in a family tea value addition business called Chabango EPZ Tea Company at 185 million, a total of 40.
Moses Kuria, who if approved will become the Trade Cabinet Secretary, places his net worth at 750 million shillings.
My financial net worth, Mr. Chair, is 750 million shillings. My net worth is comprising of real estate development and shares held in unlisted companies in my business concerns, in manufacturing, in fintech, and in energy sector.
The next batch of 5 nominees will face the committee and will be expected to equally declare their wealth on Wednesday. Maisha Prime, Maisha Television, I'm Sharon Chepchumba.